Yo, what's up guys? I didn't really know exactly what to make this video about because I didn't take any trades today. I wanted to, come with a trade recap, but I didn't have any trades today to talk about because I kind of like, it's not that there were any trades, afterwards, like after looking back at it. It's just I hesitated too much. Like if we look, and I'm gonna go through this really quick. If we look at Forex during London session, it opens. Oh, come on. It opens right here, and I usually stop trading around here. Like nothing much just happened. I just didn't have a valid setup, okay? So there was nothing for me to actually trade on GU, and there was a setup at UJ that I actually just completely missed. Like I just didn't take it, and that was this setup right over here. I caught it like last moment, but I just didn't take it. Okay, I just didn't take it, and I'm not gonna say that I regret, because shit happens. But we were clearly bullish. We had this 50-minute fair value gap retracement. We got a nice inverse fair value gap in a 1 minute, and also in the 3 minute, if I'm correct. Where is it? Where are you, boy? Where the fuck is it? Jesus, what is going on with TradingView lately? It keeps bugging for some reason. And on the 3 minute, with a very clean change in the state of delivery on the lower time frames as well. Very beautiful. My entry would have been right on this candle, stop loss right below the fair value gap, because I don't really believe that if we already have such a huge move up, I call this pretty big considering for UJ. I don't really believe in that we will retrace all the way down here, and I would have simply just targeted these highs for a nice 1 to 2 risk to reward. That was it. But that's the only trade that I just didn't take. Okay, and then on for Forex, and then on NQ, well, there was, if you traded NQ, you would know, but there was between market open to when I stop trading. So for me, it's 3:30 until 5. So if you live in the US, that will be 9:30 until 11. So an hour and a half. There was this initial setup that a lot of people took. You had this nice 1 minute inverse here. You had another inverse here. We had delivery from a higher time frame fair value gap right over here. Also on a 50 minute right over here. Even in a 1 hour right over here. Very beautiful, very clean. We had a nice change in the same delivery. But I hesitated too much because I just didn't find my confidence in myself to take the trade. And I feel like a big part of it is because I want to pass the funded account. So that's something. So I kind of start hesitating a little bit more entering trades and placing positions. But that's not what I want to make this video about after 3 minutes and 30 seconds of explaining why I didn't take any trades. I actually want to go quickly through my scaling plan. Because even though we're not supposed to, come on, give me some good light. Even though we're not supposed to focus on the money part of trading, I still want to make money, of course, eventually. Recently, I've been getting really confident with that. I know that I'm using a good strategy because when I backtested, my win rate is really high. I already made a backtesting video when my win rate was 72%. I backtested yesterday. I had 100% win rate on like backtesting 2 weeks. Today I'm gonna backtest another 2 weeks or 3 weeks. We're gonna see, and I'm gonna see my win rate of that. It's just the execution in the market is like in the live market is just a bit different. But I want to talk about my scaling plan because I feel like I'm way more confident in futures than on Forex. And I actually want to make sure that I play the prop firm game pretty damn straight. Like I want to play it good. I see it happening like on YouTube, social media, like, and I know on social media everything seems to be a million times better than it actually is. But I then genuinely do believe that it's possible. And if I listen to all the people who are genuinely trying to help the community, it is definitely possible to make good money with it. And I want to make, of course, 10, 20, 30, 40K, but I don't really have a magic number in the back of my mind. And it's like, oh, that's it, you know. My first goal is getting funded, passing my funded account, getting a payout, no matter how small it is, to prove that it fucking works for me. And then, you know, going to reinvest that money and scale. But all I want to do right now is stack up 50K accounts and keep passing them. Once I pass the first account, I will be able to actually keep trading, get payouts, you know, collect data, get payouts, get better, and that money will go to multiple different accounts. I know that you have all those new like copy trading softwares. So I don't even have to use one broker, because brokers usually only let you have 3 to 5 funded accounts at a time, and they limit you. But there are people who trade 20 funded 50Ks at a time, and they make like 20K a day. You know, it's absolutely crazy, just because they play the platform game. And I feel like playing the platform game is basically like, if you do it right, if it works for you, if you know exactly what you're doing, you're very disciplined, high leverage, your edge is on point, you're disciplined. I think I already mentioned that. The prop firm game can be a money glitch in the system. Think about it like that. If you trade on a 50K account that you pay $100 for, okay? If you blow that account, you blow $100. If you put 50K of your own capital, if you blow that account, you'll blow 50K. I know it makes stupid sense, you know. I know it's like, you're not just gonna blow 50K, but it's like, am I the only one to it makes so much sense to me that it is basically a money glitch if you just make it work, you know? It's not just clicking buttons and just making sure that your candle goes to the direction. It's being disciplined, having a right strategy, conviction. Your psychology is on point and you know exactly what you're doing. And every trade that you enter it because you trust your system, you trust yourself. And as a result, you get payouts, you stack money, you grow your capital, you live your life of your dreams. I'm not saying that I'm not enjoying my life at all right now while I'm not getting the payouts. I'm enjoying the process. I enjoy the seeing myself grow. That's why I make these videos, right? So I'm really looking forward to see myself pass accounts, to see myself get my first payout, you know. I am gonna be the basic bitch who's gonna print out the certificate and hang it up somewhere. It's probably gonna be here, okay? Mark my fucking words. I'm just gonna do it for the sake of doing it, for the sake of, just because I'm saying it right now in this video. Soon, here, I will enter a video, like I will open a video, the intro, you will see the certificate right here in your face. I'm not even kidding. Even if it's just, congratulations, you are a funded trader now. Who cares? Okay, I'm just gonna do it. And I'm really looking forward to that. My scaling plan right now is passing funded accounts, you know, multiple ones. If I have I have two 50Ks now, and I am gonna pass both of them. I know I will. Okay, my light just died on me, and it doesn't have any battery anymore. I can't charge it right now. So sorry for the bad lighting. No, fuck it. Sorry for the bad lighting, okay? My scaling plan right now is really simple. Pass accounts, get payouts, reinvest that money into getting more accounts, and I would like to get like a 2K payout per account. Like, let's say that all I need in order to make 10K a month is 5 50K accounts who make me 2K each. It's all just simple maths. And now just doing the work, you know? How much money I want to make? I don't know. Like, it is no specific magic number in the back of my mind. But what I do know is that it's possible. And right now, I just want to prove it to myself. I really want to make sure that I become the person who keeps telling himself that that's who's going to be. You know, I don't have anything to prove to anyone else besides to myself. And I'm only doing this for myself. So mark my words. Soon, here's going to be a certificate. Congratulations, you passed, you're funded. Soon I will get my first payout. And I will start stacking funded accounts back to back to back. I will probably blow a couple. I don't care. I don't care. I fucking blew, what, 15? I blew probably 20K. 15 to 20K last year. Just to find out that that business model, which was the agency, didn't work for me. Okay? I don't have a scarce mindset. I use all my fucking money, almost all my money, like 90% of my money last year into the agency, just for it, just to jump out of it, because it made me depressed as fuck. And I figured out that that's not for me, okay? I don't have a scarce mindset. I know that I will get all of that money times 100, times 200 back eventually. I know I will. But I gotta make it work for myself. I know that this might sound a little bit like I'm trying to hype myself up type of video, even though the title is my scaling plan. But I don't give a shit. It feels right. Thank you for watching. Keep grinding.